Hello, and welcome, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. My name is Finnegan, and welcome back to another video. I was fortunate enough to be able to go to Provincetown this summer. It was a wonderful experience, but I have to admit, I felt a little bit like Hannah Gatsby.
Where do the quiet gays go? Where are the quiet gays supposed to go?
I was just a little bit overstimulated by all the people and noise, but overall, I really enjoyed the town. I'm just a very neurodivergent member of the LGBTQ community. But it was lovely seeing all the pride flags hung up, especially during this time with anti-queer bills going through across the states. And I have to say, I greatly enjoy a touristy vibe, and there certainly is one in the town. But it's also mixed with a nice set of small shops, restaurants, and personal art galleries. And the food. I loved the food. There were so many stickers on poles and signs, and I even got to place one of my own. But I really wanted to create a sticker of a couple of my own characters. I wanted to have a sticker I specifically made for Provincetown. But at least in the meantime, I hopefully will get to see how my stickers hold up to the weather. Now, I know I usually tell you guys about my characters, but I don't know what it is about like the past few weeks or something. I just can't even. I cannot sit myself down to type out anything about them, and I finally finished typing out about them, and I just can't even read it. So I guess I'm not going to tell you anything about them this time. But I'm definitely going to draw them again, so do not worry, I will tell you guys about them in the future, but my brain just cannot even fathom the thought of saying a word about them right now. But either way, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I am still going to talk a little bit about what I'm drawing and what I'm doing, but I can't get myself together to talk about the characters themselves. I know I say this about all my characters, but I love them. As you can see, I have a good number of references of the two put together. I actually have a cup that I frequently use where I've put stickers of them on it. That and bean juice. But bean juice was not laminated and it is quickly fading to green, the poor thing. Now, I did have to work a little bit on Princeton's character design, as I've never actually properly sat down to design him, and I've only ever really drawn him in this cute little simplistic style. I honestly will probably work on his character design again at some point, but for now I think it's pretty good. I just think there's some things that I can improve upon it in the future, so I'm going to come back to it. I decided to try to do this experimental style with the shading. I tried this style before with these stickers that I tried making using tape. Those didn't end up working out too well, but I enjoy the design that I made while finishing them up in digital, so I thought it would be great to use here. I'm still trying to figure out how to draw Arrhenius' shadow, but this is the closest I've come to something I like. The only thing is I want to create a design that'll be more reasonable to animate later on. But for now, as I am just drawing, I greatly enjoy the little accent lines. I struggled a little bit with the colors of the flag, and I tried to use my binder for reference. The colors were just a little too strong against the color palette of my characters, so I went for a more pastel look, and I think it's absolutely adorable. I then started making my lines black as I wanted to make it into a coloring page. I've meant to be creating coloring pages for a while now, but I always give myself a million different projects to do before I get around to making them, and coloring pages are usually on the bottom of my to-do list. I made it Provincetown inspired, but it's not a drawing of any specific buildings or locations within Provincetown. Now, since I haven't colored in a while, I thought it'd be great if I printed out the page and colored it in. Quality control, am I right? I thought I'd try some shading with some pencils as well. I just tried to use some standard coloring pencils, not any of my fancy art ones. I figured the average person coloring in pages probably isn't using Prismacolor grade colored pencils on a sheet of printer paper. I then got to print out the sticker. Now, I also had a couple of other stickers I put on the page, as I didn't want to waste the space on the paper. Now, this is my Fair Enough sticker, a request from my sister and inspired by Eddie Burbach's recent merch. I really liked the floral design, so much that I went a little over the top with the flowers, but it doesn't really strangle out the words, so I think it turned out good. And with that, thank you all so much for watching, and please do consider liking and subscribing. As always, I have all my links in the description if you're interested, and have a good one.